everyone? Adam the Woo here.
It's my second channel, daily vlog channel. Pay no attention to Adam's arm. It's the Daily Woo. Did I just bark like a dog?
If you keep your eyes peeled off in the distance, look closely, you can see Space Mountain and the Matterhorn from the freeway. You don't see that view in Florida, that's for sure. Man, look at this cool car right here. That's pretty rad. Did I just say rad? I'm showing my age. By the way, I shaved. That's my shadow, and that's a store. I'm going inside. I need my gum. The monorail at Disneyland is currently not operating. Check it out. Starbucks is coming to downtown Disney. Prepare thyself. Actually, let me rephrase that. There already is a Starbucks 100 yards, less than a football field length away from the new Starbucks that's being built. They're taking over. I made it in just in time for a rope drop. A friend of mine from Florida is here. I'm stopping off for a quick hello. Good morning. It's coffee time. Going full iced coffee today. It's a little warm, so why not chill down with some ice? Good morning. It's one of the infamous Disneyland cats. They exist. Looks like they have a new security guard guarding the entrance to Star Wars Land. They don't want anybody peeking through that wall. I gotcha. I'll keep my distance. Whoa, he's coming this way. I got that, what's he doing? What's he doing? Okay, I get it. I won't go that way.
Oh, there's Mom. Push him in. Push him in, Mom. Okay. Get ready.
Get ready to make the plunge. Now you're going where it's higher, buddy. Trying to get up there. Oh, we'd all like to help you, but I know Mama would like that. Oh, he'll get it. Almost want to make a step. You're so close. There you go.
The tunnel that doesn't exist. Well, it exists. There's just no train tracks once you get into the darkness. Time to cash in this fast pass. All right, Micah, all the way from Florida.
All the way from Florida.
You're here in California. You've never ridden the Space Mountain Star Wars overlay.
Never.
Are you stoked?
I'm stoked. I'm
gonna get your review after the ride.
Sounds good.
Oh, here goes nothing. Here we go! Let's check out the photo. Oh, you're giving a thumbs up there.
I did.
That must have mean you liked it.
I loved it. That was incredible.
Compared to regular Space Mountain?
This is better. I love it, man.
Look how stoked you look.
I was so stoked. I was trying to find the camera, but look at you.
I know. So I just learned a little fact from Micah. He has never been on Indiana Jones at Disneyland.
Never.
The only Indiana Jones theming ride or slash attraction you know is at Hollywood Studios.
The show.
That is nothing like what here on the West Coast
It's epic.
presents to you.
It's epic, as
So
they
I get to
call
go
it.
not only Space Mountain, but I get to get your reaction from Indiana Jones.
Yep.
You're gonna love this. You know where you are?
I have no idea.
You in the jungle, baby! Pull on that pole. Just tug on it hard. Hard. Pull it towards you, hard. Oh, there it goes. The roof is caving in.
Oh, wow.
You're caving the roof in. Are you ready for this?
I'm ready.
You don't even know what to expect right now.
I have no idea.
I'm not going to give any spoilers.
All right.
Han dies. All right, what's the consensus?
Oh my gosh.
You like it?
That was too cool. I'm really upset that it's taken me this long to finally ride that ride.
That's what I said the first time I did it. Time for some lunch at the Hungry Bear. Hungry? You can see how there's no train tracks. The train tracks have been pulled up, and instead of the train going directly through there, those doors are closed. We have the Country Bears mugs here. They don't have the attraction at Disneyland, but they sell the mug. Look at these crazy guys right there. They got the crispy chicken sandwich here. This looks pretty good. Coke, what'd you get?
Same thing.
Same
Onion
deal?
rings. Yep.
They got these little curtain disguises up and this fence up. That way you can't peek into Rivers of America or from up there on the top balcony of Hungry Bear Restaurant, so you can't see down into the Star Wars construction. Oh man, just in time. Look what's heading this way. Heading out.
Please place young children toward the inside of the tram, away from the sides.
There's no one on here.
Thank you.
But me.
We will begin our trip shortly.
Got the whole tram to myself. Look at that sunset. That's amazing right there. It feels amazing outside right now. Gotta love Southern California evenings. I've never seen a street sign in a public park before. This isn't a road, this is just a sidewalk. But there's a street sign. I want to talk to you a little bit about YouTube. Not just watching YouTube videos, but creating YouTube content. Let's say you have a YouTube channel, you're thinking about starting a YouTube channel, and you would like a little bit of advice from me. This is what this segment of the vlog will be dedicated to. Every single day I either get a comment, either on the YouTube videos, either a tweet, a reply on social media, Facebook, Instagram, or I will meet someone out in public and they will say, Adam, you have inspired me to do YouTube videos. And I feel like at this point, after having people come up to me and say that, I should give you a little bit of my advice, my personal experience, and my personal thoughts on the subject. The first thing you need to do is decide on why you want to make YouTube videos. I think, in my opinion, there are two different types of YouTube content creators. There are those who just do it as a hobby. They do a video occasionally, simply to put something as a hosting arena, to post a home video or a funny little skit that they're doing. That way they can email it to their family, email it to their friends. And the reason I say this type of YouTube person exists, because that's what I used to be until I realized what YouTube could be used for. Which brings me to the second type of YouTube persona. Those who are doing it not only to be creative, but also to progress and hopefully be successful, either when it comes to subscribers, when it comes to monetization, when it comes to popularity, whatever your reason is. If you are monetizing a video, if you are selling t-shirts, if you're doing any of that, the whole point of that and the reason you are doing that is because you want to succeed, you want to create something. So those are the two different types of YouTube personalities that are putting content onto YouTube. Now, if you have figured out which one of those two categories you fall into, we can continue on with my advice. If you do or are deciding to do daily vlogs, going out and doing fun things, or at least uploading every single day without missing a day, and you're putting the stress of editing into your life, there is a good percentage of a chance that you are doing this because you want to progress and move forward. I have this philosophy about YouTube and the different waves of YouTube. Just like music has different waves, like ska, there's the first wave of ska, the second wave of ska. That can also be applied to YouTube. I think there are different waves of YouTube and the growth of YouTube. For example, if you are starting or if you do a daily vlog, you know of other popular daily vloggers that are way up there on the tier of popularity on YouTube. I'm referring to like the Shay Carls, the Charles Trippies, those type of people, they started on the first wave of YouTube, 2006, 2007, 2008. I'm using those only as example. There are a plethora of others. I consider myself to be the second wave of YouTube. I did not start doing YouTube quote unquote full time until the end of 2011. This is 2016. I like to refer to this as the third wave of YouTube, but in reality it could be approaching the fourth wave of YouTube. If you look at a lot of those first wave vloggers and YouTubers who were uploading content at least every day or at least once a week, relentlessly filming and relentlessly coming up with ideas, you'll notice that their subscribers grew dramatically because, remember what I was saying the other day about building a wall like this? You don't build a wall in a day, you build it over time. And since they've been doing it for so long, they have developed and built a YouTube wall. And back in those days, there weren't really a whole heck of a lot of people doing YouTube videos, so they kind of had a jump start. This quote unquote first wave, this is a terminology that I am just now making up. And because of that, more people were not content creators, they were just viewers, and they would subscribe. So they got a little bit of a jump start on the second wavers, the third wavers, and now in 2016, whatever you want to refer to it as. When I started doing videos full time at the end of 2011, it has taken me all of that time to get to the point at the level that I am at, just putting content out, constantly coming up with ideas, constantly waking up every day, getting motivated to go out, film stuff, do things. And I am only at this certain level where I am, which brings me to my main point about anyone that's starting a YouTube channel today. You have an incredible task ahead of you with making a name for yourself and putting yourself ahead of everyone else that came before you. Think about that. There are so many people doing YouTube. There are so many vloggers, daily vloggers, people vlogging in their house. Every subject has been covered, documented, put out there. If you are going to succeed at all, even if you're going to get a moderate amount of followers and try to go to the next level of where you want to go, which is why you're doing this whole YouTube thing anyway. If you're trying to do it to make it a career, let's say you eventually want to quit your job, let's say you eventually want to do YouTube full time, the whole goal is to get more subscribers, more views. It takes a lot of work. It took a lot of work for me to get where I am, and I had a 5-year head start on what you're going to do. My major piece of advice is to do something original, be very creative, be more creative than those in the past and those who are doing it along with you. Now, if you're just doing it just to, to put videos out there and to have a good time, you have nothing to worry about because you will not have that stress of being bummed out about losing subscribers, about not getting that many views on your videos. But if you're doing it for that second reason, which is trying to make this your livelihood and make this your passion and your desire, and you want it, everybody wants their content seen by everyone else. No one is creative just for themselves. If you were creative just for yourself, you would not be putting this on the internet. The whole point of it, you would not have Twitter and Instagram and Facebook. You want to be seen. You want your creation, your desire, your passions to be seen by the world. And if you're going to do this, if you're going to succeed, what success is in your mind, you're really going to have to step up the game big time. And I'm speaking from experience because I always feel there is a part of what I have done on YouTube, which, man, I have been overly more successful than I thought I would ever be. In the grand scheme of things, I am not a huge YouTuber. Compared to what I thought I would do, I am way past that. But I always feel that if I would have started YouTube earlier, a few years earlier, I would be way farther ahead. Back to that whole building a wall brick by brick by brick. And now it's your turn. If you are deciding on doing a YouTube channel, doing vlogging, documenting things, you have to step your game up. You have to be able to work at it. You have to be dedicated to work at it constantly, every spare second, thinking of ideas, filming, editing, going out, doing things, doing something original. The key is originality. I could write a huge list of friends, acquaintances, people that I've met, friends of friends who have started YouTube channels and gave up because they thought it was going to be much easier than it really is. And that was a while back. As time goes on, like I said a minute ago, so many people are now doing YouTube. If you are going to progress, if you are going to attempt to make it in this crazy YouTube world, you have to at least heed my advice, not follow it, but take what I said to heart. I am not an expert. I am not a YouTube mogul in any way, shape, or form. I'm just speaking from experience. And so many people, so many people are coming up to me all the time and saying, I'm gonna start doing YouTube videos, which I think is completely amazing because it is good to go out and do things, document things. But you have to decide, are you the person number one or are you the person number two? Are you doing it as a hobby? Or are you trying to make YouTube your livelihood and your career? If number two is your option, just remember, you gotta put your all into it. There is no half you know what. You have to go full force. I heard a saying one time that 100% dedication receives 100% reward. If you only put half of the dedication in, you're only gonna get half the reward. All right, that's enough for now. I'll see you guys later. Bye.